Okay, guys, so this is a watch list video for tomorrow, which is Tuesday. God, I'm not even sure what the date is, and my computer's acting up. Tuesday, December 17th. The SPY's kind of flagging here at all-time high, so it's still holding up really well. Let me throw this over before I go into the watch list. New faces in the room, please pause the video and read that. I'm going to highlight a couple things from today that I thought were pretty cool. Rivian, RIVM, was already on watch, and then Mark in chat gave the 1474 pullback idea, which literally that's exactly where it came down to, right around that VWAP. So that was pretty cool. QBTS, try that again. QBTS had a really nice run out of the gate. I had mentioned that I liked it for a pullback watch. Let me zoom in a little bit here. For a pullback watch, and then as it started to come down here in the 5s buy zone between the 8 and the 20 moving averages, Lou gave a reminder. So I love the teamwork. Lou put out, hey, it's in the QBT is in the 5s buy zone right now, and I actually got filled at 591. It went down to 586, so I was only like a nickel underwater for half a second. But a nice heads up by Lou, because I might have missed it without that reminder. And we see that in the chat room all the time. Got filled right there, and it never looked back. That was a really nice post. While I have QBTS up there, oh, never mind, I'm getting it confused with QUBT. QUBT was another one that I gave the 5s buy zone when it was up here, pullback, which right down below the 8-day there, it got in somewhere around 980 would have been in the 5s buy zone, and it went up to 1228. It was definitely in the upper half of the 5s buy zone, but still worked like a charm if anybody took it. Sahil probably gave the call of the day, and that was on SIDU back through 3. So it popped through 3, came back down, and his ID was back through 3, which is pretty much right where my cursor is right there, and it never looked back. It went all the way to 684. Had a couple nice buy zone pullback plays that we called in the afternoon too. So even if you missed that, if you miss a big runner, get focused on the pullback plays that we teach, right? Because those buy zones can be super profitable, and it's probably 70% of my trades are buying pullbacks on these strong stocks in those relevant zones. So anyway, there's a few highlights from today. Let me go back to the daily charts and just show you what we're watching for tomorrow now. And I'm just going to start with, I'll start with this one, SIDU, massive volume, closed way off its highs, but it's certainly an in-play stock with a lot of traders looking at it. So I'm going to, keep it on watch. PLTR is interesting because it's an AI play, and it gapped up here and it's starting to curl back up. And I guess what makes it a little more interesting to me is look at this sell-off it had. I'm going to go ahead and get extended hours off here now to kind of clean it up. So it popped early. This is the opening candle. Popped early, and then just the bottom fell out, right? But it ended up making its way back up and is now kind of, showing enough strength that the most recent high, we've got today's high that was 77.82, and then the most recent high, 80.91. So keep an eye on the AI plays. Today was all about the quantum computing plays, but PLTR is certainly interesting. Speaking of quantum computing plays, QUBT, big breakout today, could certainly be worth watching all week. Same with QBTS, IONQ. These are all quantum computing plays, all just ripped. UAVS, a drone play, had a really nice move back here, came back down, and now a little bit of extra volume and is starting to curl up. So that one goes on watch. AMPG, also a recently in play stock that looked kind of toppy, right? Couple red candles in a row, and then today actually had a pretty strong day. So that one to me is still in play, and it goes on watch for tomorrow. RUM, which is Rumble, trying to break recent highs. Had a nice pop back here and was kind of flagging and trying to break out over this area. Closed below it, but certainly in play, so we're going to watch that one. I'm going to throw GameStop on watch. I should have drawn the lines, but if you follow the cursor here, you can kind of see there's a coiling pattern here. Had earnings back here on this day. Had a nice, if you go to the end of day today, you'll see it got a big volume spike at the end of the day. So, and then I looked at the daily when I saw that and said, hey, you know what, this one might break out of this pattern soon. So GME goes on watch. SERV closed right around recent highs. Had a nice move today. Gonna watch that one tomorrow. AEHR gapped up today and closing off its highs, but still did it top it? I think it went through 15 a little bit. Yeah, 1505. Maybe back through 15 tomorrow, knowing that 1505 is today's high. Big volume today. Did have a nice headline, so we're going to watch that one. RIVN breaking out. I already talked about that one as far as Mark's calling it today. AI is another AI play. That's one of those right? Had this nice pop on earnings back here. Came back down, consolidated, and is curling up. So again, the AI play should be on watch tomorrow. KODK, Kodak, had a nice run, came back down, and is starting to curl back up. OPTX, nice breakout today. Could have a follow-through day tomorrow. BKSY, kind of a sleeper, but also, sort of flagging near recent highs. Had a nice pop today. And then HIMX, I'm going to put on bounce watch. Had this big rip 3 days ago, and then a couple days lower on declining volumes. Pretty good setup for a possible bounce play tomorrow. That's it. I'm done babbling. We'll see you guys in chat.